Well, it's time to get into it. We are ready. We are looking. Basically, today's plan with Scunthorpe is to, first of all, continue in the Champo. We are sitting. Oh, I had a bit of nice stuff stuck in my teeth there. We are here, basically ready to. We're pretty much just a right fullback short of having a player in every position ahead of the upcoming season, which is good. But the season preview has us in 23rd at 300 to 1 on to win the league, which means we need a miracle, is basically what the game is saying, considering Blackpool and Rotherham, who are 22nd and 21st, are 100 to 1. So we need a miracle. But we ended last time in 13th after getting what I believe to be a very important away win against Birmingham. After a draw at home to Luton, who also now on the same number of points as us, and after an opening day defeat to Derby, where we basically didn't have a squad. Now, we've got a couple of right backs potential for loan. In Jefferson Paz, both of these are loans. And then we also have offered this guy, this Italian, a contract. Whether he will get a work permit or not is another question. He's going on trial. We just basically wanted to see what he was like. He's quite good, is what we're understanding. We have no ESC slots left. Welcome in, by the way, Ace. I hope you're doing well. And congrats on your results. So I hope as I said, I hope you smash it. But yeah, so we're in a position now where we got Perez Vinlov in last time, and he looks like he could be quite a good attack-minded left wing back. They wanted him to play as a complete, didn't they? If I remember correctly, I might have to do it in my promises to check. No, I swear it would be in the loan contract. But yeah, like we've got a decent team. Thanks, mate. We've got some decent-ish level players in the squad now. But we've got no ESC slots. But my aim now is once we've got our right back kind of sorted, whether it be Musa or Jefferson Paz, if we can get one of them. I'm hoping more. Have I just seen that wait. No, we're paying 12.5 grand a week of his wages, and we're paying only 4. So I think I'd possibly prefer Musa over Jefferson Paz. But either are sort of solid enough to the point where I will go okay. The only thing is that obviously we will pay a lot less of his wages, but Jefferson Paz will be more likely. He's only got okay. We might have to cancel. Right, okay. But yeah, we basically need a right fullback. Fredrickson can play right back, but like as we can see very much here, he is not a right fullback. But what I'm thinking is very much so now is the case more where we're gonna start to go through and we're basically gonna remove this and we're gonna do interested in transfer and doubtful. And we're going to go to basically anybody and basically have to look at the unattached English players. And basically, we're going to have a look and we're going to basically go up to the age of 18. And kind of have a look and see. Like Sam Woolaway, for example, been released by Man United, 2.5-star midfielder, but is 18 and potentially five-star potential. And what we're going to do is we're going to offer him a trial. And because these guys, one, won't have any registration restrictions on them, and two, like that we can basically have a look. We'll basically have a look at each of them and see where they've sort of been released from, and then kind of go, yeah, okay, let's get you in. Let's have a little look, see what you're about, because basically we wanna look to them build kind of some people to build up not our under 18s, but like build up our sort of. So like this guy would be one that we could potentially look to say, right, you could come in and just be in our under 18s. You were released by Spennymoor last year. Like you might not have the level that we need, but and then look at like if there's any sort of 4 to 5-star potential players in there, get them in. The other thing I want to do and speak to my board is improve the training facilities, improve the youth facilities, and improve the youth level. Basically, we want to now, with the fact we've got 17 mil in the bank after selling a couple of players, and we've got some potential, if we look at transfer, we've got like Lewis Bate, Lewis Dobbin, they're like, we've got some players valued into the millions. So if we can maybe get some people sold in the next season, like Daniil Semeyu, he is club captain, but is he going to really last in our squad? If not, we can look to sell them and try and get some people in, like, and get them done and dusted. He's unhappy and wants a new deal. Like, to be quite honest, Ebu, you will get us. You are registered, but he wants he would be a squad player. Okay, he wants 4.6 grand a week. Can we get you on a 4-year deal? Just on a 3-year deal. Just then. Okay, cool. Right now then maybe Mr. Tashby Hammond wants like. So he wants to get a new contract started, but he wants star player, when realistically, we're only going to offer him backup. And so, like, Ashby Hammond is going to go. Kyle Roberts is going to go. So there's some building for the future to be done. But yeah, like, Max Dyson as a centre-half, he came from Villa. So, like, this kind of player, like, might be sort of someone that we can go, right, okay, you're 18... Get 3 years at the club, your club homegrown. For the future, get some game time ahead of you. And then we can also have a look and see, like, this guy from Worthing, he's probably not going to do much for us. But again, like, he's come from Taunton and Swindon. Like, again, he possibly won't do anything. But again, at the same time, if they don't, get them in on a cheap deal, get them out on loan. Then maybe see if we can flip them for a bit of cash. And that's kind of where we're looking at. Like, even if they're, like, really low, like, he's at West Ham, but then, and he's at Wolves, but then we've had guys that have got that good rep from Worthing. Like, so, like, he's a 6'3" midfielder. He could be a guy that's got, like, 5-star potential for us right now. Like, Connor O'Sullivan, we technically could do with another backup goalkeeper. Yes, he's 6 foot, he's not the biggest, but Dave Dickman, just purely because his name is Dave Dickman, I want to have a look at him. Like, and we've got 27 grand a week left in the wage budget where we can just kind of go, okay, cool. Let's get like 10 to 15 players in who are at that level and just see what their ratings are. Like 2.5 star, 2.5 star, 3 star, 3 star. So like Trey Forbes, potential 4-star player there. Lawson Danby, potential League One standard. Jackson again, League One standard. Sam Willoway, potentially championship standard. He's been released, like, from Man United. Like, what would he want? He's extremely keen. Between £425, relegation release clause of 2.7 million. Breakthrough prospect. That sounds fine to me. Like, if he's... And then find him a loan move. Like, we can find you a loan move. We'll get you on a 3-year deal at 475. Come on. 500. Spent 400 million on a new stadium. Yeah. And they used all the 300 in the bank at... Yeah. I mean, if you're playing at Glanford Park and you're still doing that, I think you will probably end up being okay. But yeah, the fact they've taken out nearly 400 million quid of the money that you've basically earned them to do it is kind of crazy. But where was the couple of guys that were, like, League One potential? This is where we need to go back to Mr. Squad View. But, like, there is still, like, we still need a right back. So even, like... So, like, Lawson Danby's another one that, like... Wanted to see if he doesn't have an agent, apparently. By the looks of it. Future prospect and find you a loan. You're unambitious League One standard, but through a 3-year deal at £350 a week, I'm not too fussed by that. Get you out playing. I'm 500 up on transfers in the save, and I'm still in the Reds. Jesus Christ. Like, so Sam Willoway's had a bid, Lawson Danby's had a bid, like, Trey Forbes is another one. Like, we'll get him a youngster deal. £200 a week for 4 years. There you go, like, that's 4 potential new players that this season can then go on loan. They're not going to be club homegrown, but we might be able to look at some 16-year-olds at the same point. Like, at the same point in the save that want to go, do you know what? We've not got a club. Like, if we edit the search down to 16, there's 10 players found. Right, let's just get all of them in. Offer them a 4-week trial. These might all be some of the worst players. Like, look, I can see a few of them are 2-star. But, again... Get them alone. Just get them as part of the loan farm. Look to maybe make some money in between 16 and 17, and then, like, they're currently at us. Like we'll get. I don't know how many people we've got on trial. Actually, we'll wait until after the Blackburn game. But, like. That's sort of the plan. Lewis Dobbin is not fully fit. I just put Metcalf on for Fisher. That's not what I wanted to do. Drakas can come on to the starting lineup. We do need to get some players a little bit of fitness in them as well. Just because, you know. I mean, I am all for having a look at this man. He has ended up being back in the Swiss Super League. So, but he might have got a work permit because of United, but we shall see. Right, so we're going to get Drakas in to start. This midfield 3 is going to continue. Joshua King's going to start up front. Schlers is not fully fit, so we'll play Cal Roberts for today. But yeah, we will have a look at right backs afterwards as well. Right backs is going to be it's a position right now that we only have one of. It's important we win our home games. This is going to be very true because the Championship is probably the toughest league in England to get out of. And this guy at Blackburn is the best player, is one of the best players in the league. And they got him on loan from Man United. We tried to sign him on loan from Man United in the summer, and basically United told us to get lost and we want him to play with better players. And then they loaned him to Blackburn. This guy, I believe, is also on... Oh, no, he is just contracted to Blackburn. Okay. But we've dropped our mentality down to positive this season just because I think it's going to help us. I mean, there's an early free kick. Lewis Bate is over the free kick. He's going to go for goal. I can feel it. He has, and he's let the Glanford Park faithful down there. But Perez Vinlov is getting his debut as well on loan from Brighton. We've got a couple of loanees. This is the first real time in the save we've looked to use loanees. We've been okay normally finding the free transfers that we want to, but I feel like with the restriction of free transfers only until the end of until the Premier League, we might limit ourselves a little bit. We're gonna have to get ourselves set up to be able to know which players are going out of contract very quickly. Drakas into Nathaniel Chalobah, not Trevor Chalobah, and he's given it away. Dudek into Seath, Rankin Costello, that's a great save, and then that's hit the bar. The goalkeeper we've signed, Philip, I really like the look of him. I think he's going to be quite useful for us. Jorgen, come on forward. Oh, that's poor. You needed to release that about 5 seconds quicker. But we have managed to work our way out of this situation, and then we've run ourselves into trouble again. Blackburn are pressing us high. We might have to up the tempo to try and beat that press, as they're in behind, and that is probably one of the worst misses I think I've ever seen. We're just going to demand a little bit more, because Blackburn are getting on top of us a little bit. And I do not like it. I don't think we had really a highlight in the first half. So we're going to tell them off. We're going to tell them this isn't good enough, lads. They've made a switch already. They've moved Rankin Costello to right back. We're going to demand a little bit more. Right, Wintle has picked up a yellow card. I think it's time maybe for some changes. Joshua King is apprehensive, so we'll bring Addo off the bench. Wintle is on a yellow and nervous, so we bring him off. And see, this is where the issue is. Our right back is apprehensive, and we don't really have anybody that we can bring off for him. We'll bring Andre Dazelle into the midfield. But then also with the aim of signing all those young players is if we do have players in the youth team that, like the youngsters that come in, they can be sort of a third choice and not have to be registered. Right, that's a sensible pass. Fisher, inside. This is nice play. Addo, back to Perez. Parker, come across. Nice. Jorgen. Drakas, can we find the right pass? He's found Lewis Bate in the middle. And Addo's in behind and he's blazed it over for what is our best chance of the day. Encourage. Come on, lads. Right, just over 10 minutes to go. I don't really want to bring Abu Adams on. We're going to bring Dobbin on for Fisher because he's looking a bit knackered. We're going to move Fredrickson out to right back and bring Daniil Semeyu on. Club captain, a little bit of leadership to come in. Encourage. Come on, boys. Anything. Anything in added time. A 0-0 draw, it's not the worst thing in the result. It's been called a bore draw, but you know what? I will take all the points we can get. Like, we will take any 0-0 draws right now, because if the more points we can accumulate early in the season, the better. We're not focused on here. We're focused on pulling away from these lot down here. And if we can get some players to fill in the under 18s as well. And basically the aim is to have players in the youth intakes from 16 to 18. Get them club homegrown and then get them out on loan to develop. Nottingham Forest are beating Blackpool. Anthony Gordon's in the Championship. Newcastle sold him for 11 million to Forest. Interesting. Right, could improve a lot. Could improve a lot. Could improve a lot. Could improve... Yeah, these are... They're all not great. I can see why they've all probably been released. But... The thing is, as well, if we approach to sign them... Like, I don't know necessarily right now, like... There, but, like... Let's, before we even consider this sort of system, let's go back up to here, and let's look at basically any player. We're gonna get the full sort of, yeah, we need English and we need right backs. And then basically go anybody. Andre Wisdom is at Warrington. My goodness me, what a shame for him. I mean, and Cody Drama. Leeds have listed him for loan. Fanakati Darbo. He's at Wrexham, so he's probably not gonna go. Let's actually have a look instead. Interested in a loan move. Because this is probably where we're going to get more chance of signing somebody useful. Now, Zach Willis is supposed to be there. He's not a fullback, though. Caleb, we don't really know a lot about you. Let's scout you for a week. See if we can get a little bit more of an understanding of you. We still have a little bit of time. Like Brody Hughes, like he's quick, but his technicals aren't the best. He is loan listed. Luton are in the Championship with us, managed by Willie Caballero, because we played them on the opening day. But Fanakati Darbo is one that would not be too horrible. Cody Drama from Leeds, that dribbling is nice. Like, I think, like, get a scout report on you for a week, but I think you might be somebody to have a look at. See, the minimum we can offer them is £220 a week. Okay. I feel like offering all of the, like, 16-year-old players that we just got a contract just because we're going to have to offer it individually, aren't we? Just because, I think it will be worth our time just to have them in the squad. Because they will go straight into the under 18s, and it will just give our under 18s a little bit more depth. He's on a 2-year deal. Josh Ashley. But yeah, like, this guy has just genned. Man didn't even gen at a club. Like, where is your eligibility? You don't have a club trained at. Interesting. So I don't know where you've come from. I don't know what the fans are going to realistically think about this, but, like, to be quite honest, it's going to be good just to, like, have some form of player, like, in our youth intake, because then that way we are here. They're there just to then fill a void right now. So we've done Bree, we've not done Jordan Brown. There's quite a few forwards. That is one thing I have noticed. Some of them might be taught to play elsewhere, which again won't be the worst idea in the world. Some of them will probably never get a game. And so that could then be their downfall, I suppose. But they are here. Whilst we have that bit of money to be able to do it, we've offered Martin. Have we offered you a contract? Yes, we have. Marlon Clement, we have. Courtney. I mean, it's a great name, Courtney. But again, 60, as I said, because they're 16 years of age, like, they will get club homegrown. And we're going to be keeping pretty much all of the players. So that's all of the 16-year-olds. And then the 18-year-olds are there. So he's in. They've got themselves contracts, and now they will go straight into the. They're let down by this signing and unsure if he'll ever be good enough. Don't worry, lads. There is a reason why they're all here. There is a reason why they are all here, and it's just to basically go, right, squad. Did they go straight into the... I'm hoping they went straight into the under-18s. They did, yeah. Now, our under-18s is kind of stacked. In terms of players. But then all of these players are ineligible to play for the under-19s. So, what we then want to do with you guys is probably move you back into the first team squad for now. Go squad. This is why I feel like I need to also... Can I make a board request for the under networking under 21 team? That's what I need. Paz is going to go and join Spezia. Musa Mohammed is down to a work permit. Tiago signs a new 4-year deal. And he can choose where he goes on loan. Newton's set to sign for us as a performance analyst. I also off stream did update my staff. Like training facilities, youth facilities, like youth facilities works are being moved up. That is good news. That's cost us a few million, but definitely something to work towards. So they are like the current season, the training facilities and the youth facilities are there. They're going to be completed. When are they going to be completed by? So construction will, so February 28, December 27. So basically about the end of February, we are going to be looking at that. Luke Crundle, again, not really now where we're looking at for a player. Right, back to... So he's got himself the thing. Oh yeah, we offered Steve... One of our staff improvements is offering Steve Bruce a scout job. I know. Right, let's actually... Before we fuck our scouting up, let's just do UK and Ireland. Because we could do like Scottish as well, like Scottish, Irish sort of style players. Like if he's actually good, like he might be worth like a squad player loan. For 14 grand a week though. They're gonna then want his whole wage, where we can only pay that. So Cody Drama is not gonna be on our list. James Sweet, we did look to sign him, and then he went to Bradford City instead. So let's look at our recruitment focuses. Is there any right backs here? Like he's He's on loan. Also, I don't understand why some of these on this skin do this and some players don't. It really throws me when they go to that. Like that background. And I don't know why. Right, you're in, and you're in, so that's good news. Lawson Danby is in. Jake Miller's gonna go on loan. So he's a League One standard player. I think so he's happy his promise is kept. I'm fairly certain we had a promise to Lawson Danby to loan him out, didn't we? Yeah. So Tiago, he's had 2 bids on him. Lawson Danby, let's offer you out on loan. And get it going that way. Forbes is in as well. Another one of the high potential 18-year-olds. So he's only a 3-star. Have you been moved into the under 18s? You have. Right. Did we have a Trey Forbes promise to offer you on loan? We did. Cool. Offer you out for loan. Again, because you're on like £200 a week, like I'm happy to not. Ruslan, did you have a promise to go out on loan? You did. So let's get you offered out on loan. The loan farm is beginning as we speak. Loan offers made for this guy. Important player. We're going to reject that one and we're going to give him to Durham. Now, he's not a bad left back, but we don't really have... we don't really need a left back. Now, you, Mr. Kersmith, you are loan listed. Ooh. And Villa would require absolutely nothing to loan him out? Yes, please. Yeah, sure. Do you know what? Even though he's not the quickest... Scunthorpe Smith offer accepted. Let's see if he leaves Aston Villa on loan. That could then be our right back cover sorted. If the Woolaway is in, again, I think we had a loan request on you, so get you loaned out. He's potentially championship standard. Did we have a promise of a loan on Mr. Woolaway? Yes, we did. Mr. Woolaway, offer you out for loan, get you out on loan. And right, now we've got Ipswich at home. Jared Harlock is out for 5 to 10 days. You have the general rehab. You do not. Let's get you back on that. Right, so Dobbin will get some fitness into. We will play Kirk and Samayu. For some fitness. We need that right back still. Perez will start. We will play Dazelle as the Mez just to let Bate have a little bit of a rest. Right, we need to offer Beeston out. Intermediaries found nothing. Like he's valued at 110k. If you bid 100k, I'll accept it. So he's now fit, so we don't need Cal Roberts on the bench anymore. That's good. I do kind of want to sell Cal Roberts. He doesn't have anything. Intermediaries, get a deadline going. He's offered at 425k. Yeah, I'm still owned by the fans. I'm still owned by the fans, yeah. And I don't think now I've made them money that they will look to sell. Somehow. But right, Ipswich at home, let's get into it. My mate went to the Animal Supporters Trust, and everything what Hilton did was made public. Didn't pay. Yeah. Yeah, he basically, I remember that, and then because them fans were calling him out on it, he was then banning them from the stadium, if I remember correctly. And, like, that was, like, season ticket holders he was banning. Yeah, he is, he was a bit of a, disgrace. But yeah, Michelle Harness, yeah, she left us in League 2. We got up to League 2, and then the fans took over from her in the summer heading up into League 2. So we only had her for 2 years. And then a fan consortium took over. Right, can we beat Ipswich? I don't think Michael will let me live it down if we don't beat Ipswich. Just the way it is. Right. Maxwell Cornet is on the is in the Ipswich side. They're down this left-hand side. It's over the goalkeeper. Emotional damage. He was a bit of a lone voider, yeah. And the first goal of today's stream goes against us. It's the second game in. But right, corner, in response, it's whipped in, headed away. Chalobah back in, oh, and it's just wide. Come on, Nathaniel. This is the end of the table that we're looking at. As long as we're outside that red zone, I do not mind where we are. Fisher's picked up a knock. I mean, I've got Haaland as triple captain in FPL, so I kind of hope not. He's nervous, which is not good news, but you're coming on for Fisher because he's injured. Right. If anybody I think is getting the arse fucking 4-0, it's probably more likely to be Brentford than it is Man City. Schroer's on debut, and it's just over the bar. Or is it? It'll probably be Schroer, given he is Dutch, right? No, German. Right. Dobbin. Back inside, it's a poor pass. Chalobah. Semeyu. Into Wintle, he can turn. He uses Perez Vinlov. And now Nathaniel Chalobah. He's looked to spread the play, and it's a lovely ball out to Lewis Dobbin. He gets down the outside, finds a cross. Josh King, great save, and then it's the post on the rebound. Ball fraud. Versus a betting addict. I mean, he's probably bet on himself to score, or he's probably bet on himself to, like, miss a pen or something like that, just to make himself a few extra quid. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Let's find ourselves an equaliser. We've been good value for the equaliser since going behind. Can we... On him scoring a brace. I mean, he did score in the win at the Etihad last season. I'm fairly certain they won at the Etihad last season. I mean, Kirk's put a great challenge in there. I don't know where our right back is. But it's been blocked behind by Daniil Semeyu. I'd actually love... Yeah, they want... It wasn't the final day. I don't believe. Like, Man City Brentford last year was, like, around a similar time to this year. I believe. It was like it was towards the end of the last season. It was the final day before the World Cup. That's it, yeah. Edmonds Green heads over. Right, we're gonna demand more. Yeah, they were basically all waiting to go to the... Yeah, afraid of pulling something before the World Cup. Right, if they're looking to lower the tempo, then we need to start to pick up the pace a little bit, maybe. Josh King, Dazelle, Lewis Dobbin. He's into the penalty area. Oh, and that's his weaker foot, innit? He's cut inside. Lovely. It's a fairly strong left foot he has as well. Josh King's on a 6.3. Addo, get yourself on. Lewis Bates going to have to come on for Dazelle because he is there. And we'll bring Jensen Metcalf on as well. 4 changes just before the hour. Yeah, but when they play the top of the table, they're prime Barcelona. We're going to increase the tempo a little bit and be more expressive. Just to see if we can get maybe something. Because they've basically got their goal and then sat back. Oh, it's done that nonsense where it actually hasn't done the changes straight away. I hate that glitch. Dobbins on a 6-4. Let's get Drakas on. Come on, lads. Let's get something. City still win the league for me, yeah, as well. Right, let's go attacking. It's added time. I probably should have done that earlier. I probably should have done this earlier. We're going to lose to Ipswich. We weren't good enough, lads. This is going to be our season, I think. They probably do have an easier schedule, but it doesn't mean nothing because they play Thursday, Sunday soon. We will just be neutral on the press conference because we've lost. And injuries, yeah. Keith Wilson signs a new 4-year deal. Good for Keith. Did he have a loan move on his promise? Yes, Mr. Keith Wilson did. Offer via transfer room for loan. Offer you out. They might do. Tiago's out on loan. Raymond Gambo has got himself a new deal. Right, let's get you out on loan, Mr. Raymond. Tom Cookson again. Let's get you out on loan. Get you some game time. 3 players turn professional. Alberto Miranda. And do you know how you're going to celebrate being professional? By choosing a club to go out on loan to. Keith Wilson. Oh, he's got choices of where he wants to be a cup goalkeeper. Miranda. Again, it's only a fringe player, but get yourself out on loan, son. Get rid of the fringe player one, and then accept either one of you two. Get rid of them. Accept all unresponded offers. Regular starter on both. That is fine. And then here we are. I mean, Ashton Muir would be quite a nice one, and he is loan listed, I suppose. I mean, I don't need another winger. Probably it's Liverpool did it with the asthma pumps. That's the way they've done it. Diego Moreira was somebody I wanted, but he's just not wanting to leave Chelsea. Apparently, he'd rather be in. I mean, is he in the? He is in the senior squad, I suppose. And Barca with the growth hormones, yep. But that 1-0 defeat has left us sitting in 18th. 5 points from 5 games. So he's gone on loan, Thiago. But again, like Fraser Mail, again, get you out on loan. Someone somewhere will take you. And this is the thing. This is what we're gonna do. Someone somewhere will take you, and then we go. Now, do you want to sign them? Do you want to spend your money on him? Right. Get rid of fringe player. Either of the, if he wants to go and be a squad player somewhere, he can do. Again, fringe player we get rid of, and we accept all unresponded offers. Jack Morehouse. Mr. Jack Morehouse is at Notts County. He actually doesn't look too bad as a mez. I think they might do, yeah. I don't think they'll lose a lot. I still think they'll keep up, but I don't think they'll win the league. I think they'll get top 4 still. Like, he's actually not too bad. He's a bit injury prone. And speaking of, he's currently out injured. But he's He's at League One Notts County, who are managed by Fat Frank. Tom Preston signs a new 4-year deal. Do you know what, Tom? You can celebrate yourself by getting out on loan. Ben James wins himself a new contract, and we can do that by getting himself a new loan deal. Ebu Adams has got himself a new deal. That's fine. Star player, right? So we're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you, and we're gonna get rid of you, and we're gonna accept you because even if the wages are the same, star player gives him more money, gives him more playing time. And they're all getting loans. Look at this. The loan farm is real, chat. The loan farm is real. I hope the board do give us an under-21s. Bloxham set for move to Scunthorpe. We're apparently looking at Tom Bloxham, who's been at Shrewsbury and Morecambe. Woolaway. His best work is definitely ahead of him. I hope he'll settle in absolutely fine. He has a lot more to offer. Can't Dan Ashworth, yeah. I don't know. I don't know with that one. Basically compensation. As is with any staff that you try and sign. Like if I go staff search and say I wanted to get this Hartlepool director of football in and I approach to sign him, there's always like it blocks it either way. This way's probably better than you can see. Hartlepool would be due 90k compensation. I mean, they aren't shy, but yeah, no, they're it's basically because you're buying them out of he's basically buying them out of his contract. That's what they're doing. Hey, you are loan listed. Get you offered out. So Avila training is complete. I mean, he's not bad, but he just doesn't have the physicals. Lucas Engel, he is good. He is very, very good. But he's not going to get a work permit, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have a work permit. Noah Weishout. He's not bad again, but I think again he would fail a work permit, yeah. Franz. Now Franz would have been good just because of his versatility, but again I think he fails. One, he wants ridiculous amounts of money. Lawson Danby. They're all fringe player offers. And he actually is got no, I don't want them. I'm gonna lock in regular starter here. Yeah, it's weird. It is a bit weird, but yeah, let's walk away from that because we don't actually want to try and sign him. That's not what we're here to do. I need to also no offers for Forbes. Like, Mr. Trey Forbes, I mean, you are in our under-18s, so, like, if we look at our under-18s, like, and let's hide the players that are not our club. There's still a lot of players here. When's his birthday then? Oh, it's literally in a week. So he's gonna be moved up to the senior squad then. Good. Oh wait. Oh, we have an under-21 squad now. Let's go. Staff. No, it's training, isn't it? Leads individual trainings. So we have one player in our under 21s. Like, and we've offered him out. So basically, anybody in here now that's not good enough. So like, you, all of these peoples. All of you peeps. All of you peeps. Right, squad. Move to under 21 squad. Now again, these guys, right, Omar Jackson's gonna be one I look to there, find you a loan move, that's fine. A 5-year deal you want at £350 a week. I mean, if it's £400, I'm not gonna complain. Surely it would only be a few mil. Yeah, it wouldn't even be that, I don't think. I don't even think it would be like a couple of mil. I'm actually going to offer all of these guys a contract. Because again, if they don't go out on loan, they then go into... I mean, he's only on a 10-month deal. Can we change this, please? Okay, we can change that to a 4-year deal. Cool. Steve, Mr. Steve, again, a loan for you. But 4 years. There we go. I don't care how long they kind of are here for. I need to take this song. There we go. But yeah, like I know a lot of these players are purely being brought in to be loan farmed. That is what they are being done for. But what it allows me to do is to maybe make some money or just have a load of players out on loan that I can then just go, right, look at this. Look at how well we are doing. Look at this loan farm we have. Right, he has an agent. That's fine. Yes, yeah, but we want him on a 2-year deal. And then basically we're just looking to see, and then anybody that then kind of develops into like a max like 1-star player is gonna then just probably try to be sold. Dave Dickman, we've already offered a deal to because his name is Dave Dickman. Max Dyson as well. I mean, these are some names that I like to get behind. These are new gen names that I can agree with. And then Mr. Manolo Portanova, do you have an agent? One, you do. We can agree a deal in principle. One, because I don't think he's gonna get a contract anyway. Oh, he is? Interesting that he might get a contract. He would be a really good addition to the midfield. Like, as that box-to-box ahead of Wintle. I know we then just signed Jensen Metcalf, but then, like, we can look to maybe, like, we could look to pretty much sell him back on. And we'll probably need, some depth anyway. Like, I don't mind this, especially if we can get him on, like, a 4-year deal at 5k. 5.2. Like, 5.2k a week for him, like, it's a gamble, but I think it could work. Like, Getafe have also offered him for him. Hendon have also made an approach to sign this guy. Like, again, we don't need to worry about that. Right backs. So he's also, oh yeah, because he's on the work permit. It's been accepted. Perfect. So Musa Mohammed is in as a thing. Kerr Smith is also in. Interesting. Alex Kirk is getting a little bit down about it. Like, I hate kinds of players like this. Like, This doesn't need to become a major issue yet. I mean, look, Alex, if I can sign you and then sell you for like 300k within like the space of a week, you're not happy about it. Like, everyone will get their chances. Don't you worry. Right. So he's gonna go on loan. So we've loaned him, right, assign just offer you numbers. Where's Musa Mohammed as well? We'll give him 15 because why not? And then go to this, and then just get Kerr Smith and Musa Mohammed. We now have 3 right backs, but Kerr Smith can then effectively become. Kerr Smith could be one of our centre backs anyway. Like, he's 6'3". He's not the quickest, but 6'3". Like, Kerr Smith could actually be just ahead of Frederiksen. Put Frederiksen back down to the bench. Kerr's unhappy, so he can just drop him anyway. Right, okay. So Kerr Smith comes in here. Frederiksen replaces Kirk. Kirk then becomes sub 10. And then Frederiksen, Danielson May will drop out here. Tay Ashby Hammond will come in as well. Like, Ebu Adams will come in here. Cal Roberts will come in here. And then Thingy if he gets a work permit too. Ask Jared to welcome you in. But yeah, like, it's another loan player, but we can deal with 4 because we can have 5. And we've got 1, 2, 3. We've now got all our loanees in the squad. Like, Musa Mohammed has not played. Okay, he is not as good as I first thought he would be. But, like, he's a decent-ish backup. No offers for Beeston. Do you know what then? Like, let's offer you out unspecified. Just see what clubs are prepared to pay. Sam Willoway, I just genuinely, I all I want is him to be a regular star. That's it. You don't have to pay any wages. You don't have to pay anything. If you play him regularly, you don't have to offer him a single penny. Miranda can go on loan. Gambo, star player. I mean, go on then. Right. So squad player. I mean, they're all squad players, but get him on loan. Again, squad player is fine because they will still get game time. And then Ruslan Tarasenko is happy. I've kept a promise. And look at this. Burton have made an offer for him. Bringing in these kinds of players is just going to help us in the season ahead. Jason Fisher is out. He's on loan. He's on loan. And then he's on loan. The loans. How many players have we just loaned out here? Look at this. This is starting to look like they're... Oh my god, yeah, but most of these players I bought in on freeze. Like, we still haven't spent a single penny on transfers. But this is the first season where we're looking and going, right, okay, there. We still have, like, 20k in the wage budget. Like, 16k in the wage budget. So we're not really doing ourselves any harm here. And clubs are, like, paying their wages as well. Like... So... We're doing it. Preston on loan to Welwyn. That's fine. I didn't change the training calendar because I'm a silly Billy. Right. We'll put team bonding here then. Crystal Palace away. This is going to be one of the toughest games of the season. I can feel it. This is where we'll go and win this now. Brody Hughes. I mean, James Trafford would be a fun one. But he is injured. But yeah, like, we don't really need a goalkeeper. This is the guy I would have wanted. George Hurst has been listed by Ipswich. I mean, he's 28. He's not horrible, I suppose. We just don't play that he's really, really good. I think Liverpool wanted him to play with higher quality players, didn't they? No. Do you know what? We just signed Chalobah. We can't get any more loans anyway. We can't get any more loans on the matchday squad anyway. That's not worth our time. That is not worth our time. Sam Heagney. No, nobody wants him. Nobody wants him. He's in the under-21s anyway. So, like, our under-21s, do they have any fixtures right now? No, they do not. This is fun. But yeah, I'm hoping they will do. But most of them are just going to be on loan anyway. The transfer deadline is in 1 week, but even if we loan players in, Gillingham in loan offer for Cal Roberts. I mean, it's a non-negotiable to the next transfer window. Fine. He's a League 2 player, so not for us to back up. I mean... That target's a bit rich for my blood. What a... This is my career we're talking about. Look, Tay, yeah? Look, Tay. Yeah. We've signed a better goalkeeper. That is what's happened. He's on loan. And Ibrahim is set to sign for us. Oh yeah, him. Another one for the loan farm. Get you straight on loan. Oakley Mundy. Like, he's League 2 standard. Like, just got to get him playing, and then we can make some money to League 2 sides. Connor O'Sullivan is coming in. Again, like, they don't necessarily have a lot of potential, but like, even if we just keep extending their like £320 a week contracts, like, by the time we get to the Premier League and it's actually gonna matter, like, they're probably not gonna be at the required level anyway. This is like 3.5 star for our current team. Beeston is just not gonna leave, so he can just go into the under-21s. And he can rot in there for the season. And then he can go. Max Dyson's in as well. What the Hoover's in. It's purely, mate. It's purely alone. Connolly's coming in. Scott Maitland is eligible for a professional contract, so we probably should give him a professional contract. And then just offer him straight back out on loan. There we go. Again, offer you out on loan. There's so many players we are offering a loan for. Right, what are you... Like, here we go. Burnley at home is an interesting one, because they are currently up towards the top of the league. Like, these are former Premier League sides. We are very much at the back of the queue. He's on loan. The fans are pretty annoyed with a lot of these signings already, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? I don't care. I do not care. They will learn the ways of the loan farm and how we are effectively doing it, to see if players do become like Because if players do become like good enough, then we have homegrown players for the squad. Millwall are also an offer for him. He's going on loan. Right, who's the best under 21s manager? I mean, you are quite good, Tony Craig. Mark Bonner. 18, so 2 18s and 3 12s. So he's... What's your working with youngsters? Oh, Mark Bonner is the one. Mr. Mark, come in. Raymond is going on loan to Rossington, Maine. What a team name. Luton's... Okay, interesting. No offers for him. As I said, like, he is what, in the under 18s anyway? Under 21s. So he can be a poacher for the under 21s. Get some time in there. Who's the transfer offers for? We've got Ben J. Wait, who? Oh, for Oakley Monday. What are you? Regular starter. So, regular starter, yes. And then here we go. So, Slough is a fringe player. So, we just reject. Sorry, Wycallum. We just offer you that. No offer from Fraser. Steve Fraser has not got any offers. Why not? Why has poor Steve not got any offers yet? Poor Steve. Loan offers made for Dyson. Not fringe player, squad player, yes. No offers for Maitland. Why not? Fringe player. Can we make that squad player? I mean, fine. No offers for Scott Maitland. Again, why not? Poor Mr. Scott Maitland. We'll do none selected and then see what people do. And see what people do. Right, we're off to Selhurst Park, chat. We're off to Selhurst Park. The Shrers and Drakas are gonna start. And then Cal Roberts will come on. Will Cal Roberts come onto the bench? So we're just waiting on 2 of those to come. And then we are basically set. We are basically set. Like, I wonder where some of the after those couple of loan signings, where we reckon we are now. We're down to 200 to 1, chat. We're down to 200 to 1. So we've made it a little bit better for ourselves. And then Musa Mohammed goes there. So we've got 3, 3, and 3. But Adu is injured, so we will probably put Cal Roberts because he's like the closest player to being available, and Ebu Adams will make the bench for Jared Harlock. And then we are good to go. Come on. Our only win of the season so far is away from home. Let's get a second one, and let's do it where Kieran Trippier leads Crystal Palace out at Selhurst Park. Kieran Trippier is it's just rolls off the tongue. Crystal Palace captain Kieran Trippier. Sergio Reguilon. How are they in the Championship? How am I gonna get battered by them? We're going 6 or 7. I didn't actually look who was managing them. That might be a reason why they're not doing so good. I mean, Lewis Bate with a free kick. It's into the back stick. Oh, it's off the bar. He's offside anyway. But that's a great chance. That's the sort of chance that we need to start taking if we want to stay in this division for a while, because we are now 1-0 down. Emotional damage. We'll demand a little bit more. We're only 3 points off the drop zone. I know it's early on in the season, but still. Peterborough beating Cardiff. So that's already looking like an early relegation 6-pointer. Right, Wintle's won this back. That's nice from him. Schroes. Into Chalobah. Come across, Nathaniel. Into Wintle. That's lovely. Bait. Find King. Or go on your own, Bait. Go on, Bait. Go on! There's our equaliser. It's lovely play. And the run from King just takes Anderson away. And Bate sticks it in the top corner past Sam Johnston. And we are level at Crystal Palace. Right, let's not concede now. Let's not concede straight after scoring. Okay. Emotional damage. I don't know what the defense was doing there, but they just did not follow the run at all. Like, this is so easy for them to cut us through the middle. I mean, Smith just looks like he wasn't able to walk there. And after looking like we was level for a little bit, we're now back to being behind. Amazing stuff. I want a much better display in the second half, lads. They've got Ricky Puig and Jack Harrison. Like, what is this team? Like, how is this team in the championship? I'll say it again. Bate, he's going to lose possession there, isn't he? No, he's not. He's kept it. Dracus, Bate. Can we come from behind again? King, find the pass. He's found Dracus. Winter! That is lovely football. I'm surprised King went out to the right there. But he found the pass and Dracus with an assist. Oh, it's taken a deflection. It's taken a big deflection. But we do not care in the slightest. Can we not concede a highlight straight up? Can there not be an opposition attacking highlight as soon as we have just scored? Please, at least let me enjoy our goals. Because they're in behind again. Oh my god, he's missed a sitter. Okay, right, we are... Right, he is on a 6.4. Dobbin comes on. We're going to move Dracus there. We're going to throw Dobbin up front and we're going to bring Cal Roberts on. Because, basically, Joshua King is not having a fun day either. Neither is this guy, so Sean Stewart's going to come on. And we're going to leave Jorgen just for a few moments. But he's living on a knife edge as well. He's living on a prayer. I've just seen Nottingham Forest have Cole Palmer. Did they sign him on loan from Chelsea? If they have done, that's incredible business from them. Wintle into Dracus, inside to Dobbin. Now Bate. Go out wide. Cal Roberts has got some space. Cal Roberts into the penalty area. He's beaten one man and then loses the ball. But Stewart picks it up. And Sean Stewart hits it straight at Johnston. I mean, we're giving Palace a game here. Like, they're not running away with this like I thought they would. Which is always a good sign. But our goals are coming from our midfield right now. I don't know maybe if I need to put these on inverted wingers just to give some support to the strikers instead. Jorgen, Cal Roberts. Into Dobbin. Dobbin uses Sean Stewart. Now Dracus. Chalobah. Bate. Bate from distance. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, we're gonna concede late on and lose this game, aren't we? After we've given them one hell of a game. It's gonna be the way. Wintle cuts inside, finds Bate in a bit of space, into the box. He's hit the post. Then it's saved, and we can't find a goal. Oh, we're cutting them open. We're actually cutting them open. Right, Jorgen off for Musa Mohammed. Wintle was having a stormer, but he's looking a bit tired. I'm going to bring Dazelle on for Chalobah instead. Because Wintle and Bate in that midfield. That's the midfield too is bossing it right now. Palace can't contain us. Can we find a goal? There is another highlight. Bossing. B-O. Stewart into the box. Musa Mohammed on debut. Oh, he's got it! And that is sensational. We are 3-2 up. And somehow winning away at Selhurst Park. Are we going to be an away side this season? Is that what we're going to be? Struggle to score at home, but just absolutely create a plethora of chances away. Is that how it's going to be? Is that how it's going to be? Caroline, good times never seem so good. They never seemed so good. They never seem so good. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. That is just what the doctor ordered. That is everyone backtracking. What a performance indeed, guys. We are... I mean, we've got 6 of our 8 points away from home. 2 wins. And I'm loving life. I'm loving life. Oh, we've got Josh Sargent in our league with us. Oh, amazing. But we've come from a goal down twice there to win as well. It's not like we haven't done the like massive minor miracle. Musa Mohammed on form. He scores on debut. That's what you love to see. It's Wintle that's the man. He's the man of the moment. He's the man of the moment. Like again, we can't loan anybody. We've used all our loan slots up. You can only have 5 in the matchday squad anyway. So why would we want any more? We're looking to move up the league. Look, the likelihood of us catching Nottingham Forest, Burnley, West Brom, Fulham, not a chance. Nada. But sitting around here, mid-table, with ending the season sort of on like we're spending £2,000. We're losing about £2,000 a month. Not £2,000, about £2 mil a month. But 2 of that million actually is us upgrading our facilities. So I'm not too concerned. Jared Harlock is back. Fraser Mel's off the Flackwell Heath. The player's a wide target forward. Dickman is in. The 18-year-old Mr. Dave Dickman. What a name. He's only 2-star potential. But again, get him out on loan. We will find you a club, Dave. Because someone will go, oh, Scunthorpe picked him up. They must be doing. Steve Fraser just cannot get himself a loan. There's no there, right? We will place on the loan list and offer you out again. Like literally, you do not have to pay him a single penny. You do not have to pay us a single penny for this man's loan. All we want you to do is just go and play him. Just get him some foosball. That's all we want to do. Dundee have made an offer for Omar Jackson. Why are Dundee... Who's made a bid for him? It's just us and Dundee. Dundee are in the Scottish Premiership. But then Posh also have an offer out on him. Like there is. Mark Bonner is in to do it. Roger Lewis Potter has got himself there. We will. He's only recently just signed a new deal. Oh, that's right. Now can we get you out on loan then? Like again, we don't even care. Like because if he's squad player, we don't mind. Just we want you to go out on loan and get experience playing football, so that we can find your level and we can sell you to that level. So we've got him. No offers for Scott Maitland. It's fine. Can we expect any more business? I don't think so now, unless we find like an absolute glorious there. Manolo, are you gonna join us or not? Like, he could also do a mez, like, but he is. I think he's probably gonna be the box to box. I think he would replace Wintle, although Wintle was just bossing it. So maybe then, like, I don't know. I don't know, but it might be that Wintle does drop out of the side. It might mean we go somewhere, some other direction with it. He might not even be there. He's going on loan. Dyson's set to go on loan to Tring. Like, Connolly is going to go on loan to Fylde. All the loans are happening. All of them. Every single one of them. Kirk is facing an uncertain future. He's the one that started complaining. I said nothing to him. I did nothing wrong. I just said this is the way it is. No offers for Dave Dickman. Like, genuinely, we've signed him this summer on 1.2 grand a week, and genuinely could probably sell him already. Did you have a release fee? No. Like, no, I don't want to discuss a new deal. Is there? There's no interest in him right now. I didn't think so. But, you know. People are happy that promises are being kept. Do we have any more promises? Right. So, Lawson. Right, let's get you out on loan. Literally, clubs don't even have to pay for you. The same for you. Get you out on loan again. Clubs don't even have to pay for you. I don't want money. I just want you out on loan. Trey Forbes. Loan again. None selected. Just go on loan. Steve Fraser. Like, of course, some of these players, like, that we want to loan, clubs just don't want to sign. But then again, these will all just go into under 21s and just train in the under 21s if they don't. That's the only other way they might learn. Like, again, just nothing. Like, I don't. Like, if you want to offer me money to pay for him, then, like, I'm not going to complain. But, like, he's a 2-star current ability player. Like, so he's probably like a League 1, League 2 level player already. And so we've got, there will be one or two that slip through the cracks at a Premier League club. But yeah, we shall see. It's coming up to deadline day for some of these clubs. So, like, we might then find National League sides coming a little bit more once the other, like, the Football League clubs and stuff can't sign those players. Because we will just sign we will then be going through the 18-year-old list, the 18 to 16-year-old list, trialing them, signing them, loaning them. That is the name of the game. Busy deadline day predicted. I mean, if, like, some of these players can leave on deadline day, we are not gonna take part in deadline day. We're only really waiting on one player to come, and if he decides he's gonna join us or not. QPR have made a loan offer. Harrison Parker came second in Young Player of the Month. Good for Harrison Parker. Like, I'm hoping that he develops, because I think he's actually, he's championship standard potential, but I'm hoping he hits that, because then I can actually sell him. Getafe have signed him. I thought so. Cal Roberts is going to go to Gillingham. Let Scoops Callahan know they've got one of our players. Omar Jackson is in the van. Salford have made a loan approach. If he joins Salford after rejecting us, he can get in the bin. We need to skip one forward, don't we? Sam Heagney is on loan. Mr. Omar Jackson, No, I don't want to do that. I want to offer you a loan. That's what we want to do. Get you out on loan. Get you some football. So tell me, what do you think about that, mate? Come on, let's see. Does anybody bid? Have we got any bidders? Starting off at £0 and 0 pence. Oh, my FPS dropped down. I don't know why. It's probably because it's coming up to deadline day. Yeah, why have you decided to join Salford in League One than me in the Championship? Makes 0 sense to me. Absolutely 0 sense to me. But you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. We are only. He doesn't have any sufficient interest. Right, let's just go again. I mean, they've made a loan approach for him, so that's fine. Hagney is happy that we've got him a loan move. Like, these players will have loan move promises in up until January. So it's not like we need to force them out the door straight away. But, you know, the quicker we get them on loan, the quicker I then don't forget. Ibrahim, when there's an important player loan offer, you're gonna take that, because then he's gonna play. You hope. Right, what is up with my PC and my frame rate right now? Right, let's just close that. Right, okay. Hopefully, let's get rid of all of this. Also, before I do close my internet browser, De Bruyne on the bench for Man City. Interesting. It's kicked off. So Oscar Bob has started. Good for Oscar Bob. Walker, Stones, Diaz, Akanji. Okay, so Stones has started ahead of Ake, and Vardio has also dropped to Vardio just not in the squad. But basically, then I need a Haaland hat trick and a Foden hat trick. And I think I need both, because I don't know if everybody has Foden above me. Oh, everybody above me owns Foden. Like, genuinely, what is Foden's? Foden is owned by basically everybody in the league but 3 people, and some people have captained him. I mean, so that's okay. Well, Haaland, a triple captain Haaland is needing to go mental. So it was De Bruyne that I had more of a chance of yeah, De Bruyne was the one I had more of a chance on. But my big one, the big one for me is Luis Diaz scoring like a hat trick tomorrow. Luis Diaz scoring me a hat trick tomorrow would be nice. No clubs considering, but right, okay, we'll wait towards January for that one. Like, you've gone to QPR. Like, why have you chose QPR but you didn't choose me? What's up with that, my guy? Like, unbelievable. I mean, look at the... Okay, Blackpool are the only team that's spending less money a week than us. But, like, look at Fulham. 1.6 mil a week, and there's us on, like, 1/10 of that. Like, we have... I mean, we signed 36 players this summer. Did that just say we've signed 36 players? That is. We let 25 go, and we've signed... Wait, Callum Hudson-Odoi's gone to Arsenal. Interesting. Interesting. Was that for, like... 40.5 would be a weird release fee. Top deadline day deal. Michael. If Michael's in the stream, he's going to be very unhappy with that. Right, under 21, you're under 21. They're all registered. So yeah, it's just basically the 2 under 21s that aren't. Cool. But now that the deadline has gone, now we can start to do the old unattached. Let's have a look at... The one thing I am going to do, actually, is go expire into 1 year. And just have a look at maybe some of the players we might be able to get. Bertrand Traore, he's got no legs anymore. He also has no legs. George Saville. George Saville, I mean, Daniel Backman, are you the goalkeeper at Watford? You are. The funny thing is you're not even the best. He's in the under-21s. Not interested in a loan, interested in a transfer. So Yuba Monday is a goalkeeper, so we probably don't need one of them. Dre Wright. Your pace lets you down a little bit there. Trent Sainsbury, what a name that is. You're Australian playing in the Qatari League, but what a name. Cammy Ballantyne. He's letting his contract run down. He's at St Johnstone. I think, like, most of the players that are going to be interested in a transfer aren't probably from the Premier League. I mean, is this, that's the loan manager, and that's the fitness coach. Let's look at our staff. Because apparently we have the best coaching staff in the league. No. What was we actually signing you to be an S-man? Possibly for our under-21s. Send you on an intensive language course. Like the Monday set to go on loan. We've got a loan manager in now, which might make life a little bit easier. That might make life a lot of fun. Jason Fisher's back, which is good news. Although he probably won't be starting this game. Because it's Burnley at home, so we'll probably play the two new guys that we actually signed. Because they're... Although we did assess that we probably liked Dobbin a little bit more than Drakus. But Drakus does have that 19 determination about him. I think we're going to probably, despite the fact that they both important player. He's regular star, Dobbin's important player. And then Fisher's important player, and so is the other guy, yeah. So we're just going to have to kind of work out how we're going to get around that. So we don't get people unhappy. That's basically what we don't want. We don't want unhappy campers. Bate and Nathaniel Chalobah there. And then, like, Harrison Parker again. If Harrison Parker needs to develop. Like, that's what he needs to do. Otherwise, I probably will look to sell him for, like... I mean, did we put a bad release fee? We did put a bad release fee in this contract. So that's not really what we want to do. Do you know what? Fisher's not fully fit. So we'll play Schroers instead. We don't have a striker. We probably needed another striker. We'll find an under-21 striker. It's absolutely fine. We're not gonna worry too much about that. We'll have a little look for one of them now. Like, they're under-21s that we can get in as a striker. That don't really take registration. Doesn't take a lot of wages up. But Leonardo Jardim's Burnley come to Scunthorpe. And as we look to get our first home win of the season, Burnley look to get themselves back to the top of the championship with a win here. QPR are up and around in the mix, so that makes sense. I mean, King's done brilliantly. Dobbin's driving forward with it. He's got to find some support and has so. And it's lovely worked across. Bate, he seems to be thriving in that Mesro. Perez Vinlov's in. Oh, it's deflected in. It's his first goal for Scunthorpe on loan from Brighton. And we lead Burnley at home. Oh, now the team, look, now the transfer window's open and the team is starting to settle. This is where we're going to start seeing results come. I can feel it. Right, we got to win that back. Oh, Dobbin. It's 12 fucking minutes into the game. How have you already got 2 yellows? Do you know what? We're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna bring Drakus on out here. Lewis Dobbin, and we started you ahead of Drakus because we were like, I think we figured out last time we probably prefer him. Now this could be a long old afternoon. Collio shows into the penalty area, beats his man, saved by Philip. Well done. Well done. That's what we need. I can't believe... I genuinely can't believe Dobbins got himself sent off after 12 minutes. This is going to be a long old day for us. That's hit the post. We're going to have to go to balanced mentality. Let's just drop our defensive line and our thing. We're going to take the short GK distribution off as well. And just kind of play a little bit more on the break. I mean, Wintle's lost out there. Brownhill's coming forward. I mean, we've nearly... I don't know what we've tried to do there. But it's coming back at us again. Brownhill's forward. Koleosho. Lyle Foster hits the bar. And then they've hit the post. My goodness me. If this was happening to me, I'd be losing my mind. Right, wingers, get on support. Get on support. Get back and help our defence out. Koleosho's coming forward. And then it's hacked away by Jorgen. We are living dangerously here. El Sonadito is not the song we need for this. Right, bait. Out to Schroes. Right, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Perez Vinlov, the goal scorer. Bait. Hold on. Let's get a few minutes of possession in, lads. Parker. Wintle. This is nice. Into bait. Now out to Drakus. Drakus, take your man on. Okay, don't. Go back to Smith. Nice. Out to the fullback. Nice. Down the line. He cuts inside and loses out, but the ball falls kindly for us. Wintle, Schurz looked offside. He slotted it in, but yeah, he's miles off. He's miles off. He got 2 yellows in a minute, Dobbin. That's crazy. Corner's whipped in. Smith headed back in, and Angus Gunn just sees it calmly over the bar. We scored when we were on top. Burnley had a period, and then we've regained ourselves. He's got a tight calf. That's not good news. Right. Jared Harlock, and we're going to just stick you as a DLP. We're going to stick you as a DLP. We've already used 2 of our sub windows in this game. We might have tried to keep him till half-time, but when we're playing with 10 men, we can't be carrying passengers. It's gone long to absolutely, in the words of Conor McGregor, to absolutely fucking nobody. Lyle Foster's in, and there's that equaliser that's been threatened. Emotional damage. Oh, Lewis, stop in. You're gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill him. I am gonna absolutely kill him at halftime. Right, free kicks whipped in, headed away. Zarori, right, Kings won it back, and then it's just cleared it straight into their path. Like, we might as well have just put that in our own net there. Right, put the wingbacks onto support. Let's try and keep it to like a respectable total here. Right, individual, right. I think we've been unlucky so far. Right, Lewis Dobbin, where are you? Where are you? Right, throw the water bottle at you, getting sent off, so he appears unsure and disheartened. Well, my guy, don't get 2 yellows in the space of a fucking minute in the, like, 10th minute of the game. And I won't be throwing the water bottle at you, as Jordan Bayer has made it 3-1. Emotional damage! And now we're going to berate because... Right, Jorgen is on a 6.2, but we can't really take him off just yet. We bring Drakus on and he's on a 6.4. Right, he's won the ball back there, though, for us. Smith, into Harlock. Smith. Wintle, can we... It's extremely hard playing with 10 men. And we're especially when we're down towards the bottom of the league. But Jared Harlock, King, Drakus, can we find the right pass? He's found the cross. King! He's hit the post. It's bounced in! It's King's first goal for the club. And maybe that's just, hopefully, the nerve settler. It's past Angus Gunn. It's 3-2. Right, with 56 on the clock, we are going to make all of our changes. Get you off on the 6.2. Schroers off for Fisher. And we will bring Metcalf in for Wintle. And we will tell them, I have faith in you. Go out there and do me proud, lads. Right, we've got a highlight here. If we can score a third here, if we can come out of this game with a point, I'll be incredibly surprised. Oh my word, what a hit!
Oh my, what a hit! Oh my, what a moment! Just magnificent! And oh wow! Oh! That is beyond special!
That is unreal from the substitute. And we've somehow pulled it back from 3-1 down to 3-3 with 10 men. Encourage, come on, lads. They're thrown off. Oh, it's a poor pass. Roberts into Tabea. Cullen, Roberts again. Lyle Foster, Amdouni's got all the time in the world, and it is 4-3 to Burnley.
Emotional damage.
We worked so hard to get ourselves back level, and then we just switch off at the back. Encourage. I mean, this has been a roller coaster of a game. If you've paid your money to get a ticket for this game, you've not been disappointed from a neutral's point of view. From a Scunthorpe point of view, you're absolutely fuming that you've just got back to 3-3 and then have thrown away the lead again. We can't make any more changes. We've made all our 5 subs, Sean. And it's going to peter out into a 4-3 defeat. Zeki Amdouni with a goal and an assist. I'm proud of your efforts. It wasn't to be today. Lewis, I threw the water bottle at you at halftime. I'll let you off after the game. We dropped to 16th, but look. There's technically only 6 points to the playoffs. I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily agree if it was a back from the dead performance, but you know. Lewis Dobbin, he's going to struggle to get himself a starting position now. Drakas is going to come on. The Greekman is going to come in. Ibrahim is going on loan to Baldock Town. Good for you. So you're going to get some game time at a lower level. Ibrahim's happy that the promise has been kept. Like, we didn't deserve to win by any stretch. They created about 8 chances in the first half where they hit the post. But at the same time, like, I really wish we still had you. But, like, we could... The thing is now is we could probably afford to have kept you on. If we'd have sold Lawrence, we would have... Like, once we sold Lawrence, we could keep him on. But, unfortunately, it's not to be. Marpole, our loan manager's going to have his work cut out for him with the amount of players we have signed. He's going to forget a few faces, that's for certain. And we will be there to remind him of these faces, that is for sure. Although we probably will forget about most of them as well. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to remember them all. Like, what's the point? Like, one of them's already unhappy at me anyway. Do you know what, Tate? I agree with that. I think that was very productive. I'm thinking of the team rather than the individual. We're gonna be scrapping for relegation this season, yeah? We're gonna need everybody to be fighting on the same hymn sheet, yeah? Not complaining because you feel like, I might be getting replaced. Grow up. grow up. That's what I say to that. Just grow up. People should know that they are going to be like there will be chances for rotation. That is for certain. Like, because Kerr Smith and Harrison Parker aren't going to be able to play every game. Like Harrison Parker's already getting low fatigue. Like, it's coming. Cogwheel, like, I thought we offered you out for loan. None selected. Get you out on loan. Anybody gonna bid for him? Butterfield has signed a new deal. Good for you. Does that mean he's now an under-21s member of staff rather than a... Yes, he is now an under-21s member of staff rather than an under-18s member of staff. Physio's allowed. Scunthorpe. Board, will you allow me a physio, a sports scientist as well? Will you allow me some more scouts? Place advert, coaching. I feel like I should put an advert out for all of them, but I'll let my board deal with that. I'll let my board deal with that part. That's what we have like a technical director for. Right, we do have a technical director, right? Yeah, that he's the one for the staff, isn't he? Mr. Nick Kelly. Yeah, he's the one that's judging staff ability in there. So if I go advice, so staff, yeah, hiring and firing of the director of football and technical director, me, but the technical director, yeah, we will delegate that to our technical director. Look, you are the man, yeah, you are the man, Mr. Nick Kelly, to do. No, so like this guy is there. Like, I feel like our staff man should be the one that just deals with all the staff issues. Other than me, for my first team coaching staff. Because like we can't allow like that to happen. Everybody expects us to lose to Sheffield United today. And I tend to disagree with them. I think we can do something here. Lewis Dobbin is obviously suspended, which means that, I mean, he is now not really going to play. We gave you the number 26 and everything. Ebu Adams can come onto the bench, I suppose. Jason Fisher's now fit, so Schroers will drop to the bench for this game. Drakkers did okay when he played, so we'll get it going. And right, let's get right into the football. How is City going? It's 21 minutes in, 23 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. I mean, imagine triple captain and De Bruyne in FPL. Could not be me. I mean, it probably means he'll start against Bournemouth on the weekend. It's probably why he's been rested. Pep's realised now probably Kevin De Bruyne can't play like every midweek. Because they've also got the Champions League coming up. So... like, they're going to have to think about that. Right. What is it with us and early red cards? Right, do you know what then? Right. You drop to there. You drop to there. Right. So, Chalobah, can you... So, you are basically a DLP defend, right? So, let's just do you as a DLP defend. Bait, can you play as anything else? What's your next best role? A Roman Plague Maker or a Segundo? Right, we'll get you as a Segundo on support. There. And then Fisher and Drakkers, you're going to have to go back to supports. Because, unfortunately, we can't have nice things here. Like, we've literally just made the changes. Oh, we put Addo on the bench who's injured. Well, that's the other thing. We're going to need to drop the lines, aren't we? We'll drop the defensive line, but we'll keep the... I'm going to take the press the goalkeeper one anyway. I think going forward. Because we're not the best team in the league, so we don't really care about there. Right, Drakus has done brilliantly there. He's now found Jason Fisher, and Bramall Lane could be stunned into silence here if it was a better cross from Jason Fisher. Low, into Adingra, and he's just absolutely skinned whoever that is. That's Jorgen. He's just going all the way. He's found the cutback. Max Low scores.
Emotional
And
damage.
I love early red cards in FM. They really help. I love players when they get early red cards. That really helps. Wintle, I'm going to be launching this water bottle at you now. Because I did it to Dobbin last time out. It's only fair that you get the same treatment. You know, can't be seeming to be playing favourites. Low. He's played it forward. Oh wait, I haven't put the wingbacks onto support, have I? That's probably why Jorgen got caught so far up the pitch. When we're playing with 10 men. Would probably help if I take that off. Right, Perez Vinlov. And see, because that kind of adventure now is going to cost us. Allende. Into Ozzo. Hamer, who the man who got apparently killed for the red card. Because why else would he have been... Why else would have Wintle been sent off? He definitely didn't scissor kick it, like scissor challenge at all. Oh, it's nearly an own goal. He's off the post anyway, but it was a clusterfuck defensively there. Clusterfuck defensively. Right, let's encourage. I mean, we scored 2 goals with 10 men last time out, but that was at home. This is away from home. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Adingra. You got to put a tackle in, and like we are, I think we've got to get stuck in. I mean, I know it's going to potentially cost us. It could potentially cost us another red card, but we've got to stop these players from getting crosses into the basically running at our back line. Encourage the lads. Nelson. Into Allende. Nelson once more. Hamer's gone down in the box. No pen, ref. He's already dived once today. Stop Tom Daly impressions. And then Anderson Duarte has scored anyway.
Emotional damage.
I mean, I love the championship. I don't know if you realise this, chat. I absolutely love the championship. I think it's such a wonderful league. Fisher drives forward with it. Uses Perez. Back to Jason Fisher. Jason Fisher's in, and it's a good save from the keeper. I wish I could say anything more than it's a good save from the keeper. But alas, it's not to be. Unless Fisher can do it from here. He's gone back. It's Drakus, and then it's blocked. It's another corner. Can we get something from this? It's the highlights going to allow us to. Come on. It's a whipped in corner to the back stick, headed away. Harwood Bellis away once more. Bait. Just keep the ball. And the highlight ends. And we are under the cosh, lads. We are under the cosh, chat. It's what happens when you're playing basically the entire 90 minutes with 10 men, because when you get sent off just after the second minute, you might as well just walk down onto the pitch with 10 men. Hamer. He's gone for goal audaciously there. That is one of the most audacious efforts I've seen all day. And there's a highlight from the highlight. And we've gone long and given it away. And Roberto into Adingra. And Ozzo shoots, and it is Sheffield United 3, Scunthorpe 0.
Emotional damage.
Well, Drakus is on a 6.1. Individuals, where are you? Throw the water bottle again. Look, he's motivated by it. Drakus 6.1. Let's bring Schroes on and throw. We could play Schroes on the left, on the right. He's not natural on the right, so we'll play him on the left and put Fisher over onto the left. English. We'll put Fisher onto the left. He's back in full training in 4 days. We're not going to risk him for this. Chalaba's on a 6.4. We'll bring Jared Harlock on. We'll play him as a DLP support. And we're actually just going to do this. We're just going to do that. We're gonna push them on a little bit further forward. But yeah. This game's done and in the water. And do you know how I said it's 6 points off the playoffs? It's now 8, at least. What happens when you get a red card in the 3rd minute of the game? There was like 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock and you got sent off. Like, absolute craziness. Jorgen is having a terrible game. So Musa Mohammed can come on. Musa Mohammed might actually start a few more games. Fredrickson's going to come on as well. We're going to make 2 defensive changes because our defenders haven't been playing very well at all. They've probably been carved open a lot. But there's not much you can do when you get a player sent off inside 5 minutes. Right, corner is played short into Fisher. Back to Schroers. He's tried to find a pass short and it's cleared away. Paris Vinlov is the only one back. I don't know how sensible it was to leave a player on a yellow card as the only one back, but you know. Musa Mohammed. I mean, he's nearly done brilliantly. But the constant turnovers in possession allow us to come forward here. Down the left-hand side. Cross is whipped in, headed away. It's over, everybody. Adingra. Into Wagner. Now the counter is on for Sheffield United. Duarte's in behind. Duarte puts it wide. So, no goal from that highlight. With 10 minutes to go, do we have any more subs? We have 1 more sub. And it's going to be Lewis Bateod and Jensen Metcalf on. Because Bate is looking very, very tired. But before that sub happens, we're about to go 4-0 down. Because this game has not liked us today.
Emotional damage.
It wasn't directly from the free kick like I anticipated, but the fact that Harwood Bellis is free 6 yards outside the 6 yards from goal is crazy. And this is a drubbing that we did not need. I can't actually tell if we're going to be getting used to playing with each other and play good football or not, because, well, we're playing former Premier League sides, for 1. And 2, we're getting red cards when we don't need them. Like, we're going to struggle with 11 men as it is. Yeah? We don't need to make life easier for them and stick a red card in our faces. So, 10-man Scunthorpe fade to defeat. What an absolute stinker today. I'm sorry for the fans that turn up, to be honest, lads. I can see it. I really insist. I mean, Jamie Jones, yeah. Oh, so you've agreed to give us more scouts, just not more sports scientists or physios. Ace, if you're still here, Jamie Jones is the person that took over us by the fans. If it's the same person. Oh, Dean Smith is manager of Sheffield United. We're not going to appeal against that. That's going to be extended to a 3-game ban as well. I can already feel it. Oh. Oh. What an absolute disgrace. What an absolute disgrace. Louis Sibley. Edward shines at Vicarage Road. Crystal Palace are 6 points off the top. They lost... I still can't believe that we won away at Crystal Palace. I really can't believe we won away at Crystal Palace. That is rather incredible. We actually haven't got a home win yet this season. We're gonna go from being unbeaten away from home to not being able to win at home. What is the XG table saying? So it's saying we should be in 19th. So it says we're underperforming our expected points by 1, basically. No, no, because we have 10 points, right? No, we have 8 points. We're underperforming our expected points, but that we're actually higher in the table than we should be, which makes no sense. But yeah, we are one of 4 teams to have not won at home this season. But then away from home, we're actually middle of the pack. 2 wins, 2 draws. 2 wins, 2 defeats. That 6 goals, 9 conceded. Nice. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if counter-attacking is going to be able to be done with the 4-3-3. We might require a slight change of thought. That maybe the Mez then goes up, and the DLP and box to box sort of sit in the midfield as like DMs. What also doesn't help is I don't know if this might be the case, but we might have to do that. So we can get 2 more scouts, which is nice, I suppose. Means we can get closer to potentially having the best scouting staff in the championship, which is kind of what we would want. Recruitment team scout. I didn't think we could get anybody at 16. Anybody at 15? No, anybody at 14. We've got a few at 14. They all are chief scouts. What is our chief scout here? Mr. Julian Ward, you're 15-14. So if you're not 15-14, I'm probably not gonna... They're all 14-14, 15-14. Mr. Joe McLaren, you're gonna want chief scout. If they've got a chief scout job, they're gonna want a chief scout job. It's just the way it is. But free agents might not. A 13-15 might do the job nicely. Mr. Stefan Bugger. A 3-year contract for you. Mr. Buggy Bugger. Raul Kamara. Is that... No, it's not. It's not. It's not who I thought it was. He's Raul Gonzalez, not Raul Kamara. You silly Billy Shaw. And then Simon Swinton, because you always need an Englishman to teach you about 4-4-2 Brexit ball. And that is what it is. Somebody close to me. Wintle accepts is fine. Yes, of course you do, mate. Of course you do. Right, come on, Man City. Let's look at the score. Bob has effort cleared off the line. Of course he does. Bernardo Silva's headed one wide. Oh, Ronald Koeman's in the crowd, according to the Beeb. Obviously, played alongside Pep at Barcelona at one point. Champions League is back, so Man United must have got PSG in the actual the league phase. United at top of the league under Ten Hag. I mean, they're only by a point. Who did they draw against? Leicester. They've then beaten... I mean, they've won 3-0 at Anfield. That is grim. Who have Chelsea lost to? City and Sunderland. Sunderland in the Prem. Ugh. City will probably win the league again anyway. A new intermediary suggestion. He's asked to leave Dundee. I can't sign you. Do you know what, Mr. Cowgill? Go on loan and be a fringe player. You can do it too with Can Do. Ado is back. Kamara's move is going to a work permit. Mr. Raul. DC United have loaned somebody. Good for DC United. Simon Swinton's in and Bugger Wait, was it 2 or 3 we had? Oh, we've offered 3 scouts contracts, haven't we? You've got 10 adaptability. You've also got 10. 14, 13, 13, 15. Do you know what? Sorry, Mr. Rao. I don't have the... I'm sorry. I thought I had one more scout slot available. I don't. And I'm not asking my board for more shit because my board have already told me to... Fisher, King... Postpone. Yeah. We'll postpone that. We will postpone that. It's been rearranged due to international call-ups for Scunthorpe. Drakas is playing the best apparently in training. Alec on the other hand, we're gonna back him with hands. I've been very disappointed. Give him a 7 rating. It will guarantee his future. Let's be honest, chat. He's probably gonna have his future guaranteed anyway. But you know, it's nice to make them hopefully think about it. We'll give them Sunday off. Attacking wings. We'll do attacking patient there, and then we'll just do a bit of recovery. Recovery. Wait. So that's the 11th. That's okay. So it's a different week. Cool. I get down to the B there. Lose control. Whoa. Oh. Yes, we do. Yes, you do. You lose control of yourself. We're gonna lose control of ourselves in a minute if we don't focus on the fact that we are gonna be in a massive relegation scrap this year. And then we can't like go, oh yeah, we're gonna sign players for X, Y, and Z amount of money next year because, well, you know, it's not how it works. And also, Wintle handled a further 2-match ban. Of course he is. I knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. FM can't resist handing out further 2-match bans. It's like their favourite pastime. Abu Adams comes onto the bench. Who is knackered? Metcalf there. Jason Fisher's not having the most entertaining of times. Drakas there. Jorgen didn't have the best of games last time out, so we're going to bring Musa Mohammed in to start with. And we're going to go from there. But yeah. We're all sick and tired of getting bad results. Can we finally end our home duck? It's against Fulham, so the answer is most likely no. And we'll probably end up with a red card in the opening 5 minutes. Who's got money in the sweepstake for a 5th-minute red card? Well, you're out of luck, but you know. No red cards, please, lads. That's all I ask for. You don't give me a red card and we probably can do something from this game. I'm not saying win. I'm saying do something. I mean, King's in. Oh. He had my hopes up there. Corner's whipped in and it's headed over. That's fine. Fulham can head the ball over all day they want to. I mean, Daniel Maldini is now at Portsmouth. I did not realise that. I did not realise that. Well, it's in FM, not in real life, I don't believe. Encourage the boys. The fact that Burnley Sheffield United in this saves a Champo game when it's a Prem game IRL is kind of cray-cray. Brentford are keeping Man City held. And I'm not enjoying this. Seeing this and seeing City are drawing 0-0. Parker into Perez Vinlov. Metcalf. I mean, we've got away with that one there. Schroers is coming forward. And Bay! Oh, I thought he'd scored. I thought he had scored. I was going to push the button and everything. I was going to go crazy. I was going to be really happy with us. But again, we're giving Fulham a game here. Drakas. Smith. Musa Mohammed. Into Drakas. Back to Musa Mohammed. Drakas once more. They're playing it between each other. I mean, they're still playing it between each other, even if they don't need to pass it to each other. There's the ball to Drakas. Well, it's lovely play, and Schraz has got his first goal for the club. Glanford Park love that one. And we lead with what is the only shot on target of the first half. We have dominated the ball though. But this is what we want to do. We want to get control of the ball. Chalobah on a 7.4 is what we want to see. Iwobi injured is what we want to see. Because shock, it's not real life if Iwobi's not injured. It's not realistic if Iwobi's injured. It doesn't stop him from twatting it in the top bins, mind you.
Emotional damage.
Encourage. Come on, lads. Let's not bottle this lead. We've bottled a lead at home already this stream. Let's not do another one. My poor heart can't take one. Right, Musa Mohammed intercepts. He is on a yellow card, so he might have to come off in a few minutes. Parker, Metcalf, Venlos Perez. We are Perez Vinlof even, not Vinlos Perez. I mean, that is a terrible pass. That is a hospital ball waiting to happen, and Demirovic has punished us because of it.
Emotional damage.
Chalobah giving away the ball after we praised him for being on a 7.4 as well. Of course. Right back off. Jorgen on. Ebu Adams on because Metcalf can't apparently handle the expectations of there, and Addo is going to come on as well. He's missed the last few games. We need to get him a run around. We are very much, there have been some very big highs, but we are very much feeling on the low as Alex Iwobi scores again.
Emotional damage.
I think we found Alex Iwobi's level. Playing against relegation candidates in the championship. That is the level that is Alex Iwobi now. Schroers, and we were 1-0 up in this game as well. Can we find a cross? Perez Vinlof, Ebu Adams, it's saved behind by the keeper. Oh. Drakas with the corner. Whipped in. Smith has headed one back. It's his first goal for the club. It's a brilliant header. It's a brilliant header. We are dropping ever closer and ever closer to the relegation zone right now. We need an equaliser. We need something to spark our season into life. It's not doing that, Drakas. That's for certain. Kouame, he's turning Jorgen inside out, but he's blazing it. He might turn him inside out, but he can't find a finish. Lewis Bate is knackered. Let's bring Jared Harlock on, and let's bring Dazelle, and let's get a full midfield. Let's get a fully fresh midfield, and we'll have Sean Stewart. We can't make any more subs, of course we can't. But we'll get a very, very fresh midfield in to last the 10 minutes. We need freshness in the midfield. Can we get any form of highlight game? There's 7 added minutes. Surely there's a highlight that not for Fulham game, not for Fulham. Palinia into Wilson. Palinia, Sarr. They're passing it around. They're teasing us on the edge of the penalty area. And Bassi twats one in from the edge of the box, and we are 4-2 down.
Emotional damage.
Well, this is great fun. If don't score now, yeah, after we've conceded a 4th, unless you're gonna score twice in added time, yeah. Don't do it to yourselves. Don't give me hope, yeah. Jorgen, that's a pen ref.
Pen ref.
He could be in trouble. He's going to get a card. It's going to be Jared Harlock on it. We need to look up penalty takers, to be fair. And he scored it, so we're back in it. And in back-to-back home games, it's 4-3 to the away side. Can we please make it 4-4 this time? No. When are we going to win at home? When are we going to win at home? To be fair, this time at least we didn't get a red card. That's a positive. Now we just need to figure out how to score 4 goals at home. So that then that way we're not, you know, losing games. Fulham are managed by Fernando Torres. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do you know what? I'm happy. I don't mind losing that game. We're 18th in the league. We've got 2 wins, 2 draws, and 5 defeats to start the season. And yeah, there are lessons to be learned. I don't know what to do. I might drop my wing backs and my wingers onto support. So they're not focused on... No, we're going to do this. And then we're going to also actually remember to prevent short GK distribution. Because we're playing a mid-block. And I think that's catching us out slightly. We might even just drop to a low block. Like a standard defensive line and low block. Just fully drop. No, because I like the higher defensive line mid block. Just because then it gives us a chance to counter. Player of the week news. Good for them. It's a cracker at Loftus Road. Apparently the QPR Watford was better than Scunthorpe Fulham. But I disagree with that one. Even if we did lose. I mean, Ryan Winter's still banned anyway. He is still banned. Which is always fun. But right, chat. Whilst we've got a couple of weeks off by the looks of it, I am going to end stream there. Basically, I had a long day at work today. It wasn't even a long day, it's just I didn't sleep very well last night and then had a longer day at work than I expected. And it's kind of hit me like a ton of bricks in the last 20 minutes. So I'm going to have a shorter one today because we do have a 4-stream week. So I am live on Friday and Saturday at 9 AM. So we're going to take the rest of the night to relax. We did win a game on stream today. We beat Crystal Palace. But we are winless at home. So that's always fun. But yeah, thank you very much for turning up to everybody today that has turned up. I am just all of a sudden just completely and utterly knackered. So yeah, let's go and find somebody to raid on over to. That we can then drop the old raid on over to. Who is there that we could do a raid on over to? Do you know what? Who do we raid out of the 3 of these? Do you know what? We're gonna raid Shote. We're gonna raid Shote. One half of the FM heavyweight tag team champions. So yeah, go and drop Shote some support. He's doing the network save with Tattooed Viking and FM Ramster tonight. And yeah, so go and enjoy that. I will be back on Friday morning. When I've actually had a little, well, I don't feel like I've just been hit by a ton of bricks. I hope you have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I will see you Friday. Words, Sean, words. It's words deceive me sometimes. Bye for now.